Hello everybody and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. Now this is a general reading with the universe. So that being said, being a general reading, it might not resonate with everybody. So it really is important that you do take whatever resonates with you and you simply leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, if ever you would like to contact me, you'd like your own reading, please do so. Have no hesitations. It'll be my great pleasure to assist you. You can find all of my information right below into the YouTube description box. Also, if you do enjoy the channel, you have not yet subscribed, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated. And I do thank you so very much. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading with the universe who wants to give you some true love and some romance. Let's go see what kind of hints the universe has for us. We have commitment, followed by creativity, and we have serendipity. So let's start this off with a little bit of a commitment here. Now, when we're speaking about commitment, a healthy commitment is the unshakable bedrock of a loving and a secure relationship. Now, when you truly commit to being in a loving relationship, you actually create another living entity altogether. There's you, there's your partner, and then there's the relationship. So you will have commitments to yourself, commitments to your partner, and commitments to the relationship. And all three of these elements will need ongoing love, attention, and nurturing. So naturally, it's important to consider what you are committing yourself to, and it's imperative to commit to loving the person as they appear to you in the present moment. Not how you think they should be once you knock them into shape. It is vital that you see through these delusions as well as the temptation to maybe diminish potentially stressful habits or circumstances. In an existing relationship beset by problems, it is important to commit to your own health and your well-being first. Once you are feeling more balanced, you are going to have more positive energy to share. Commitment can be a prison, or it can be the key to freedom and great personal growth. You have received this message by the universe today because your angels and your guides, they are reminding you to commit, or maybe to recommit to your own happiness before you begin a new relationship or you attempt to revive the one that you're currently involved in. So true commitment is not about trying to get more from the other person or signing contracts that hang the threat of legal, recourse over somebody's head. No, the unhealthy commitments of trying to change or rescue someone become a draining obligation in which no one can really truly ever be happy in that. So when you are truly ready to commit to your life and who you need to be, then an appropriate love match is going to appear with a commitment that is going to be simply equal to your own. And that is true love that you might be looking for. Moving over now, speaking about some creativity. We all need that into relationships. So your world offers endless possibilities. It offers so much variety. So you need to be creative and you need to enjoy them to your advantage and to your benefit. So being creative is really not just being about artistic or inventive. It's really about thinking outside of that square box and considering different approaches, maybe even different attitudes. Being creative means that you can turn an ordinary day to an extraordinary day by just adding a little bit of the unexpected. So you receive this message today by the universe because the universe feels that you need to add some creativity. There is never any excuse for any excessive repetition or boredom in your life or in your relationships. So, routine and habit, they have their place up to a certain point, but they can quickly dull your senses and your enthusiasm. So, if you're currently seeking a partner, it will be beneficial to explore your own creativity in terms of your attitudes, your perceptions, your expectations, even the way that you listen. So, look back over your life and consider where you could have been more creative. Notice where your attachment to routine is, your predictability, or your ideas about how things should be may have affected your previous relationships. Think about what you could do differently from now on, and what habits or rules you might be able to loosen in the name of spontaneity and fun. So, in an existing relationship, it is really often obvious where the root of routine and fixed expectations have set in. So this is your opportunity to simply be creative. You know where your routine is. Many people imagine that a certain amount of money is needed for that. No, absolutely not. Next time you go to the park, you could go to the beach, you could observe children playing on swings, collecting shells. You don't need money, you have different types of abundance. You don't need money in order to be creative and to have a really good time and to get out of the mundane. So bringing your creativity into your relationship can be as simple as going to a new restaurant or seeing a movie, going for a walk outside somewhere you don't usually go. Anything that would be different within your relationship. So try doing something special, something different, something maybe that you've been postponing for a certain time, and that is going to add a beautiful creativity into your relationship, and it really is quite surprising. You will see how far you can go with that. So now we're going to move on over to your final message, and this is serendipity. So this is about trusting that your journey is unfolding naturally and quite gracefully. So how often have you wondered when, and when again? Uncertainty and waiting for your dreams to come true can be so frustrating. Most of the time, we want what we want and we want it now. Yet, we often look back on our lives and then we're able to appreciate the divine timing and the serendipity that took place then. So, timing is a key element of life, whether you're longing to meet your beloved or you're craving a renewal of your current connection. So, it's often difficult or even impossible to understand why your needs remain unfulfilled at a certain time. You might even doubt yourself or become disappointed with the universe. Developing your ability to trust in the greater forces that nurture and guide you is quite an empowering skill to have. So make sure that you're genuinely committed to having, doing, and being whatever you've asked for. Sometimes the universe is going to protect you from your own naivety so that you can have more time to think things through. So next, make sure that you've done all that you can from an earthly human perspective to make your dreams a reality. And if you're procrastinating, how can you expect the universe to, deliver? Once all of that is taken care of, it's time for you to trust that divine timing and serendipity have taken over, and be prepared to listen and to act upon your beautiful intuition. When you feel that urge to follow something up, or you have a sense of knowing, go for it. Discover where this leads you. There are so many steps onto the path of your highest good, so be prepared for all the tiny little miracles that you're going to find along the way. And they are going to bring such total and big changes within your journey. So divine timing, serendipity, give you time to reconsider, to refine, and to simply adjust. And then add a little dash of magic. So there's the element of unexpected. Life, it wasn't meant to be predictable, and your future is certainly not set in stone. So please go with the flow. Allow your fascinating journey to simply unfold, but gracefully, and enjoy it. And that being said, this does conclude your reading with the universe. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, you'd like your reading, all my information right below into the YouTube description box. And in the meanwhile, have yourself a beautiful day. Thank you so very much for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages.